talk about Tapion. Right away, he has that really excellent teal aura, which is going to get a 4. And then for his grab, he actually has future Trunks' grab, which is still just so good. I'm happy to give it a 5. And then for his skills, he has the Hero's Flute, which just acts like an energy barrier, and then the After Image. It's not After Image Strike or Wild Sense, but this is still a really good skill lineup. I'm gonna give it a 5. And then for his blasts, he has the Brave Cannon, which is a super unique key ball. I love the way he charges it on his shoulder before throwing it at the opponent. It just makes it so unique. And then we have Brave Slash, which is a really straightforward slashing key attack. Both of these are very solid. And then we have his ultimate, the Brave Sword attack. When you use this attack against a normal size opponent, it starts with this really cool kick and then goes into him just absolutely slashing and hacking on the opponent. And then he does his iconic pose before slashing through the opponent. That is just so good looking. And then if you use the attack on giants, it kind of tries to replicate the scene from the movie. It's not a perfect recreation or anything, but I still think it looks really good, and just having an ultimate attack that works on giants is such a unique feature. I am going to give this blast lineup a 5. And then for Tapion's overall aura, I mean, he is just so cool looking. He is genuinely one of my favorite designed characters in all of Dragon Ball. Now, I call him Tapion. That's because in the sub, that's what they call him. His name is a play on tapioca. But in the dub, they call him Tapion. Not sure why. But it doesn't take away from how awesome he is. Also, just wanted to give a little shout out to his charging pose. It just looks so cool. He has unlimited aura, so he's gonna get a 5. And next up, we have the giant Hirudegarn. And starting off with his aura, he just has that energy, normal, windy, gusty effect. So that's gonna get a 2. And then for his grab, he picks up the opponent, he kind of throws him in the air and then smacks him with his tail. This is really nothing special, but it's not bad either. I'm gonna give it a 3. And then for his skills, he has the Explosive Wave, as well as Dark Eyes, which is basically just After Image. The effects on it are cool, but this skill lineup is really nothing special either. I am the number 1 Explosive Wave hater on the internet, so I'm gonna give this skill lineup a 3 as well. And then for his blast, we have the Cha-Makusen, which is only 2 key bars, but it's sort of like Vegeta Blue's blast, where it's more of a short-range, highly condensed key attack. And when I say short range, I really just mean it doesn't go all the way to the opponent like a normal beam does. For reference, this is how big the actual range of it is. It's really not bad, and it looks cool. And then he has a Super Explosive Wave. Yeah, it makes sense for the character, and that's fine. I don't care about that. I just think explosive waves are horrible and I hate them. And then we have his ultimate Gigantic Flame, which, weirdly enough, it's not actually a flame breath attack. It's technically a beam. It can beam struggle and it goes all the way to the opponent, which is very odd because there are flamethrower-esque breath attacks in the game. But I guess maybe they thought the Cha-Makusen and Gigantic Flame would have been too similar. Regardless, the attack itself actually looks pretty good and has some nice feedback. I think I'm gonna give this blast lineup a 3 as well. And then for Hirudegarn's overall aura, I mean, he's a giant, terrifying monster. There's not much aura to be had. I do like that he has little bug wings that actually flap around underneath the little shell casings. That's just a nice detail. That's kind of the nicest thing that I can say about this character. I think I'm gonna give his aura a 2. And folks, that is going to do it for this moveset review. If you enjoyed, please consider leaving a like and subscribing. We're heading on to 5,000 subscribers, and it would really help me out a lot. I also live stream almost every weekday, so if you see that we're live sometime, come say hi. But with that, I have been Gunchpot. This has been a moveset review. Thank you everybody again so much for watching, and of course, as always, see you next time.